Hi, my name's Tash and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm here at the beautiful Yashodhara Ashram in Canada and I'll be filming some of my videos here. I'm really lucky to be using this temple prayer room, which is located right next to the beach. You can follow me on Instagram for some more updates at Tash Yoga Space. Today we'll be moving through a flow that is quite strong and will help us to open and strengthen our hips, amongst other areas of our body. So, enjoy, listen to your own body, and thank you for listening. We'll start today in a comfortable seat, allowing the back of the neck to be nice and long, crown of the head to reach up towards the sky, gently closing down the eyes. Take a deep inhalation through your nose. Deep exhalation through the mouth. Take one more breath like this. Inhaling. And exhaling. Allowing the muscles of the face to relax. Starting Ujjayi Pranayama. Gentle constriction at the back of the throat. Soft ocean sound comes through your nose. This is a really good way to warm up the lungs and the body, preparing us for movement. See if you can even out the spaces between your inhales and your exhales. With every inhalation, let the rib cage expand. And with every exhale, control this movement back to center. Taking a moment here to set an intention for your practice. Perhaps that's being kind to your body today. Let's take a deep inhalation, lifting the chest to this intention. Exhale, release slowly through the mouth. Gently circling the neck here, so take your time to let the right ear fall towards the right shoulder. Allowing the chin to drop into the chest. And then coming to the other side. And just take a moment to move the neck in a way that feels good here. Still breathing, option to stay with your Ujjayi breath. And then drawing the head back to center. Gently opening through the eyes and coming into all fours. Hands spread wide on the mat, toes tucked underneath here, and then beginning to move in any way that feels good. Perhaps moving forward, cat-cow, rolling and barreling the spine. And it may feel good here to reconnect to your breath and close the eyes. Seeing if you can feel into those corners of your body today that are feeling tight or a little bit looser. And then take a moment to come back into center. Press evenly through the hands, lifting your knees just off of the ground. Keep the shin bones parallel to the earth. Evenly pressing through each hand. Let's take a few breaths here. Shoulder blades moving down the back. One last breath. Then inhaling, press into the hands, lift the hips high for downward facing dog. Let the head, neck and jaw go. And then find a wild dog here, so bending each knee. Maybe allowing the hips to fall from side to side. Shaking the head loose a couple of times. And then inhaling, roll more weight into your toes, ripple forwards through the shoulders into plank pose. As you exhale, rebend the knees to the earth and push back up through the hips. Inhaling, roll through the spine, come to plank. Exhale, bend the knees and come back. One more time. Inhaling, ripple forwards. Exhaling, push yourself back. Take an inhalation, lift the right leg high. Kick out through the heel, knee faces the earth. As you exhale, round knee towards the nose. Inhale, lift the leg high. Exhale, coming forwards around the knee and the nose. Inhale, lifting the leg high. Last one, exhaling, round the knee towards the nose, and then this time step the foot forwards, release that left knee down. As you inhale, reach up through both arms. And then as you exhale, tucking those back toes, see if you can push up through the back knee to come into a high lunge. Option here to look up to that space between your hands. Energy in your fingertips. Breathing through the nose. Take an exhalation, sweep your arms towards your sides, bring your hands parallel with the earth. Reach the crown of your head forwards. Imagine the back of your neck really long here. Inhale, sweep the fingertips on the earth, reach up. Time as you exhale, bring more weight into your front foot. Lift the back foot off of the ground, hands to the heart center for warrior three. Slight bend in that standing leg, but imagine a wall behind you you could kick out into. Finding the breath here and deepening each inhale and exhale. Bending that standing knee slightly, rising slowly up to stand, lifting your left leg high. See how high you can bring that knee here. And exhaling, slow motion, rebend your right knee, come back through warrior three. Option this time to release the hands to your sides. Take an exhalation to slowly bring the back foot down. Inhale, sweep the arms to the ground, lift up into high lunge. Exhale, turn your back foot, open to warrior two. Arms reaching away from each other here. Take an inhalation, reach up, straighten that front leg. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, sinking lower to the front knee. One more time. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, flip the front palm, reach down the back leg. Open through the side body. As you exhale, bring the right forearm to the right upper thigh. Reach over with the left. Extended side angle here. Keep your heart space reaching open towards the ceiling. Option to stay here or to release that right arm forwards, imagining you're holding a melon between your hands. Keep grounded through the feet. Then inhaling, reach all the way back up. Exhaling, windmill your hands to frame your front foot. Step back to plank pose. 5 breaths here. Option to lift the right leg off of the ground. Exhale, release the right leg. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, release the left leg. Inhale, exhale, drop the knees to the ground. Come all the way to your belly. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, coming down, push through the hands, knees to the earth, come back to downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here. Option to move the body in a way that feels good. Next inhalation, lifting the left leg high. Exhaling, rounding the knee towards the nose. Inhaling, slowly lift back up. Exhaling, rounding in. Inhaling, lifting the leg. Exhaling, this time stepping the foot between the hands. Inhaling to rise all the way up to stand. And then coming into your high lunge here. Option to look up between the hands, energy in the fingertips. Lifting the heart space, one more breath. Take an exhalation to bring the arms parallel with the earth, crown of the head reaching forwards. Come onto the tippy toes of your back foot and breathe. Take an inhale to sweep the fingertips, reach up. Then as you exhale, hands to the heart center as you step forwards into warrior 3, lifting that back foot. Kick out through the back heel. See if you can bring the thigh parallel with the earth. Take one more breath here. Inhaling, bending the standing knee, lifting slowly up to standing. See how high you can lift your right leg. Next, exhale, transitioning through warrior 3, kicking out through the right leg. Bring your hands parallel to the earth. Slowly releasing the right leg back down. Inhale, sweep the fingertips on the ground, lift up. Exhale, open into warrior 2 on the other side. Take an inhale to reach up, grounding through the feet. As you exhale, open your wingspan. Inhale, reach up through the arms. Exhale, sink lower to the front knee. Inhaling, lifting. Exhaling, sinking. Inhaling, flip the front palm, reach down the back leg. Exhaling, bring left forearm to left upper thigh and reach over with the right for extended side angle. Option to stay here, opening the heart space to the sky, or to release your left arm forwards. Imagine you're holding a ball of energy. Stay with your breath. Inhaling, reach back up. Exhaling, windmill your hands to frame your front foot. Step back to plank pose. Inhaling, bring your left hand to the center of your mat. Turn on your heels. Option to stack your feet here as you come into side plank. looking up or down at the ground. Pressing through the hands, keep lifting the hips. One more breath. As you exhale, replant your right hand. Come over to the other side. Inhaling, left arm reaches up. Option to stack the feet here. Breathing. Exhaling, release the left hand back down. Take a full inhale. As you exhale, slowly lower all the way to your belly. Seeing if you can come down for 3, 2, and 1. Take an inhalation, slide your elbows underneath your shoulders for Sphinx pose. And then again, rolling through the neck. You might like to close your eyes here, just taking 2 more breaths. Gently bringing hands under shoulders, tuck your toes, see if you can press up back to downward facing dog. Take a breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhaling, right leg lifts high. Exhaling, right knee to right elbow or armpit. Inhaling, lift the leg high. Exhaling, back to the elbow or the armpit. Inhaling, lift the leg. This time, exhaling, step the right foot between the hands. Take an inhalation to reach up into a high lunge. As you exhale, open your arms out for warrior 2. Take an inhalation to reach down the back leg. And as you exhale, coming into your half moon pose. So bring more weight into your right foot, bringing your hand towards the earth and lifting your back leg. Option to release your left arm towards the sky, kick out through your left heel here. An option to stay here, or to lift that right hand just off of the ground, engaging the core and seeing if you can balance just on that right leg. One more breath wherever you are. And then exhaling to release that back foot down. Take an inhalation, reach down the back leg. As you exhale, open back up to warrior 2. And then turning on your heel, twist yourself again to face the front of the room. And then all the way to face over your right leg. So we're in a twisted lunge. Imagine you're between 2 panes of glass. Taking another breath in. Breathing out, sink low into that front knee. Breathing in, come back to high lunge, reach up. As you exhale, step more weight into that front foot, lift the left knee high. As you exhale, option to stay here or to reach that left leg away from you. Breathing through the nose. One last breath here. Exhaling, step that left foot towards the back of your mat. Hips are squared here like train tracks. Take an inhalation, reach the chest, open the arms. As you exhale, begin to fold forwards with your open chest, allowing the crown of the head to reach forwards. Come down halfway. Allow the spine to stay long. And then inhaling to reach back up. Exhaling to fold over the legs. Inhaling to lift that right leg high. Exhaling to roll forward into plank pose, keeping that right leg lifted. Take an inhalation. Exhale, release the leg. Inhale, come back to downward facing dog. Pressing evenly through the hands. Take an inhale to lift the left leg. Exhale to bring left knee to left elbow or armpit. Inhaling to lift the leg high. Exhaling, round into the armpit. Inhaling, last time lifting. Exhaling, step the left foot between the hands. Take an inhale to reach up, slowly to high lunge. As you exhale, open your back foot out for warrior two. Take an inhale to reach down that back leg. And then as you exhale, preparing for your half moon pose. Stepping that back foot in, the right hand on the right hip. And then tipping your weight forwards to come into the pose. Kick out through your right heel. Option to lift your right hand up. And then option here to try and lift your left fingertips off of the ground. Regulating your breath. Next, exhale, gently coming back down with that back foot. Inhaling, twisting your arms to face the front of the room. And then twisting open towards the left. Imagining you're between two panes of glass. Taking another exhale, sink lower into that front foot. Inhaling, come back to center. Exhaling, lift through your right leg. Option to stay here. Or to extend that right leg away from you. Imagine drawing the belly button towards the spine as you breathe. Exhaling, sweep that right leg towards the back of the mat. Take an inhalation, open through the arms. As you exhale, fold over the front leg. Spine is long, crown of the head moves forwards. Inhaling to reach back up. Exhaling to fold over the front foot. Inhaling to lift the left leg high. Exhaling to roll forwards into plank pose. You may need to adjust that back foot. Exhale, release that left leg. Inhale, come back to downward facing dog. Exhale, release the knees wide onto the mat. Sit into a wide-legged child's pose. 5 breaths here. See if you can relax your body towards the ground. Gently walking your hands back towards your knees and coming to sit on your mat. Gently rolling the shoulders back, hands come underneath the knees. Take an inhalation to lift through the feet, coming into Navasana pose. Option to stay here or to release your hands to your sides. Option here to release the legs to straight. Seeing if you can keep your chest open. And then taking an exhale, see if you can release your left leg towards the earth. Keeping the right leg lifted high. And then exhaling, bending that right knee and bringing the sole of the right foot towards the left inner thigh. Taking an inhale to sweep the arms up. As you exhale, begin to fold forwards. Inhale to reach back up. Exhale, find length through the spine. Let the hands rest wherever feels good. Inhaling to lift up. And exhaling to fold, this time to stay. Let the back of the neck stay nice and long. And use your inhales and exhales to draw a bit deeper. Next inhalation, gently walking yourself back up, taking your time. As you exhale, move your left leg out towards the left a little bit more. So in a half dragonfly position. Keep the toes pointing up towards the sky. Take a breath in and lift through your right arm. As you exhale, begin to tip over towards the left hand side, opening through both side bodies. So we're not collapsing into this left hand side. Find your breath. Perhaps looking up towards the sky. Both sit bones rooted down into the ground. Taking a breath in to reach back up. And as you exhale, bring both hands to the inside edge of your legs. Take a breath in to sit up really tall. Take a breath out to maybe begin moving a little bit deeper. And move really slowly here so you can feel the resistance of your body when you need to. We'll stay wherever you come to for another 5 breaths. Coming back to those even inhales and exhales. Really slowly begin to press your hands into the ground to come back up. And then coming back into Navasana. Hands underneath the knees again, lifting up through the seat, lifting the legs. Option again to release the arms and maybe even straighten through the legs as we breathe. This time as you exhale, see if you can release your right leg towards the ground. Keep your left leg lifted. Inhale. Exhale, bring the left sole of the foot to the upright inner thigh. Take a breath in to reach your arms up. Take a breath out to fold over the leg. And remember, it doesn't matter how far we come. Inhaling, reaching through the spine. Exhaling, keeping that length through the spine. And one more breath. Finding a place where you can inhale, reach the heart forward. Exhale, maybe sink a little bit deeper. One final breath here. And then inhaling to gently walk yourself back up. Opening your leg out to the side. This time lifting your left arm. Exhaling, coming over to the right, keeping length through both side bodies. Option to look up towards the sky. into the rib cage. Inhaling, gently reach back up. Exhaling, both hands to the inside of the legs. Inhaling, lift through the heart, ground through the sit bones. Exhale to begin to fold over the legs. And take your time here. You may not come very far. Feel into what your body needs today. 5 breaths to wherever you come. Closing down the eyes and feeling into your body. Taking an inhale to gently release up towards the center. And then gently bringing the soles of your feet together, knees come out wide. Let's take an inhale to again lift the chest. Exhale to begin to round through your spine this time. Imagine looking towards your belly button as you come forwards. See if you can fold and round at the same time. And really breathe into that space at the back of your body. Three more breaths here. Gently inhaling to curl back up vertebrae by vertebrae. Take your time. And then leaving your feet where they are, we're going to come into Kurmasana tortoise pose. So you could come back into that position we've just done, where you may like to begin to wrap your hands underneath your calves. Palms can face up. And then begin to fold forwards. For some of us, we may be able to grab a hold of the feet. And maybe the head begins to rest down onto the legs. Go with wherever feels right for your body here. Using the breath as a tool. 5 deep and slow breaths. And like a tortoise would, super slowly begin to move out of this pose. Letting your body unfurl. Gently bringing the knees together. And then taking your time to come and lie down on your back. Bring the feet to the earth. Feet hip distance apart. Knees about hip distance apart too. Let's take an inhale and press the lower back into the floor. Engage the core. And then exhale, release. Inhale again, press the lower back into the ground. This time press your feet into the floor and begin to lift your spine up. Super, super slowly into bridge pose. Let your hips rise. Let your shoulders press into the earth. Closing down the eyes. Feeling the grounding of your feet. exhaling, gently release as slowly as you came up. Then give your body time to accustom itself to having each vertebrae on the earth. Gently wipe your knees from side to side. And then give your body a well-deserved hug for everything that it has done for you today and continues to do for you on this mat. When you're ready, releasing down into Shavasana. Legs stretched out to straight, palms facing up, shoulders relaxing. And let's take a deep breath in. Deep exhale, release Ujjayi. Feeling the weight of your body pressing down into the ground. Let the entire body relax into the support of the earth beneath you. And as your entire body relaxes, the mind gently focuses on the inhales and the exhales that sink you deeper into the ground. Let the mind rest on the constant exchange of breath. Very gently allowing the body to come back with the mind. Inviting some deeper breaths in. Wiggling fingers and toes. Taking a super stretch. Hugging your knees into the body. Rolling over to whichever side you choose. Taking a moment to appreciate your body. Take your time to push up to seated, eyes softly closed. Take an inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, palms to your heart center, feeling the connection to yourself. Namaste.